Hey everyone, welcome to a new lesson. Now this animation is looking really nice, but I'm going to create now a glitch effect so that it looks even creepier. So creating a glitch effect is kind of easy. I have this stock footage, really nice stock footage, that you can see how it works. It goes like this. It's a TV glitch. Now we're going to place this on our composition and add some effects so that it looks really nice with our animation. So first let's close this, and now let's group everything into one single composition. So I'm going to take all of my layers and I'm going to right click and hit pre-compose. Now let's call this pre-composition animation. And now everything is the same. You can see we didn't lose anything. We didn't lose the 3D space or anything. Everything is just the same, but now it's all packed into one single pre-composition. So let me bring this screen glitch to our timeline. Of course, I'm going to share this file with you. Now right click on this file and go to transform and fit to comp so that it takes all of the screen. Okay, now right now the footage is just the same as I just showed you. Now we need to make this footage to integrate with the animation, with our main comp. So what I'm going to do is to create a new adjustment layer, and remember that the adjustment layers are layers where we put some effects and they will affect everything underneath. So I'm going to take this adjustment layer and search for an effect called displacement map, and I'm going to double click on this. And what this effect does is that it takes a displacement a layer to use as a displacement map, which means that it will take all of the shapes that are on this video and integrate them into the animation, but without seeing this actual layer. Let me show you how it works. I'm going to take on the displacement map layer, instead of adjustment layer 4, I'm going to choose a screen glitch. Now when I do this, let's see how it looks. If I turn off my screen footage, you can turn it off because you won't need it anymore. Now if I go closer here, let me set this to half. Now I'm going to increase the horizontal displacement to a lot, and you can see how it affects everything here. So now when we hit play, let me set this to quarter, you can see that it's distorted because it's taking the shape of the screen glitch footage here. So this looks really nice. Now make sure that the adjustment layer is set here on the effect, the displacement map. Make sure that on displacement map behavior, it's instead of center map, select stretch map to fit so that it takes all the composition. Now you can choose how much distortion you want. I think this is too much. I just want subtle distortion, something like this. 12 is fine, and you can see that it looks really cool. It makes it a little creepier. Okay, now I don't want this effect to be in all of the animation. I just want it to be in some parts of the animation. So I'm going to trim these adjustment layers. Remember that if you place your time indicator to any point and press Alt and the closing bracket on your keyboard, it will trim your layer to that point, so you can play with the size of this layer. So I'm going to take some short adjustment layers. I'm going to color them orange, and I'm going to place several of them into the animation, but I don't want it to be continuous. I want it to be in just some parts. So I'm going to duplicate this adjustment layer and I'm going to place it, let me see, on the second layer. Then again a couple seconds later, maybe a couple of seconds more, and so I continue until I reach the end of our animation, like that. So when I hit play, I will see the distortion, but not everywhere, just on some parts. Look how cool it looks like this. So you can see how cool is this effect, this displacement matte effect. It can work with anything. If we had, for example, some kind of fire footage or something, we could see some of the fire here, maybe distorting this composition, or maybe if we had people walking video, we would see some people walking here, but not the people itself, but we would see some of the shapes, and it would be create a distortion on our main composition. So this glitch works perfectly here. So now let's go to the next lesson, where we are going to add some music to this video, and of course we're going to render.